'cause I'm a big shot, baby. Heading at ya, 80 miles an hour down the cruiseway, 'cause I'm a big shot, babe. Nobody passes the Johnny, 'cause I drive 80 down the cruiseway. You pass me, that means you want to race, 'cause I'm a big shot. I didn't no one ever beat the Johnny in a race, except for one time. It was a tuned Honda. It was a Honda Civic with the 1.6 liter motor. He had a bomb-ass cherry bomb exhaust. But since then, ain't no one ever beat the Johnny in a race. This is a really unsafe place to make a U-turn. But the Johnny don't mind. This is a really dangerous and poorly laid out road. But the Johnny doesn't care about that. I'm really bad at driving manual transmission, but I'm the Johnny. I'm a big shot, babe. I'm a big shot. Hey. There he is right there. The Civic Si, the fastest car in the state. Fastest car in the state. Can make it to the state line in half an hour in that thing, if you're running it at 100. But the Johnny knows. But the Johnny knows that's too dangerous. See that car right there? That used to be Dave's car. Dave didn't make it through the last crash. Running a little too hot. When you run a car that hot, Mugen wheels, dual overhead cams, 2 liters. You run it hot. You run the risk. Baby seat in the back. The Johnny don't mind. The Johnny. Folks, culinary tips for cuisine delights here. When you're getting Japanese food, make sure that you get it in a building that used to be a motel.
It was never a motel.
With different domestic beer signs on the windows and a sort of like, I don't know, Monte Carlo-esque handicap ramp, like cobblestone wall.
It was a Portuguese restaurant.
Make sure that this is where you go to get Japanese food. Always, you know that you're getting authentic gookie dookie Japanese food because there will be a Civic Si in the parking lot. Look out for the midnight street racing club when you're getting your dozo toto. Dozo wa. Hey, did you know that Japanese people hate Americans? Just think of that next time you're thinking about how cool Japan is. Think about the fact that if you were to go to Japan, you'd probably get held up at immigration, and they'd make fun of you, and they'd say, "Fuck you, USA! Fuck you!" They'd probably say that. Just remember that. It's not all anime and Jinjiro, okay? There's a little bit of that old-fashioned racism and xenophobia. Hey, we can't all be perfect, except for the Johnny. You know what I love about Japan? The diversity. The fact that it's a melting pot of cultures. Oh wait, it's not, because they don't let anybody else in. Japan. Shut the fuck up, alright? Shut up!
Stop!
Kingo bingo. Chua. Zai tao. Ow, stop. Please, can I have an order of sticky fried rice? And the one order of your best eel. Your best eel.
Stop it.
I want to eat eel here. They have the best eel in the whole of Massachusetts here. This is where you go to get the eel. This is where I go to get urchin and eel. Last guy that messed with the Johnny got himself a... Last guy that messed with the Johnny found himself laying face down in a ditch, courtesy of a knuckle sandwich. Johnny style. Open face. With extra mayo. How's that for a punch? Rhymes with lunch. Gave him a dirt nap. Last guy that messed with the Johnny got a dirt nap. 6 feet under. Book job. Last guy that messed with the Johnny, I gave him a book job in the hallway in front of everybody. He was there cleaning up his books till after the bell was ringing. He had so many books and I knocked him down. Gave him a book job. That's what happens when you mess with the Johnny. I'm legendary. My book jobs are legendary. My book jobs, legendary. I make a special point to give out at least one a year. Everybody waits for it. Everybody stands around the hallways waiting for it. Waiting for the Johnny to give a book job. When I finally do, it's like Yankee Stadium. Everybody standing and clapping for the Johnny, baby. I guess I'm like a rockabilly. I guess I'm kind of like a 50s rockabilly teenager. / like cyberbully. Or like bully. I'm like a high school bully from the 50s. I don't know if they gave book jobs back then, but they definitely gave knuckle sandwiches, as I'm apt to dole out. What's the Johnny's major flaw? Well, I live like a pig. I never met a dirty dish I didn't like. Johnny lives like a fucking slob. That's my only flaw. Aside from arrogance, hubris, pretty boy features, which are actually a flaw. That is a flaw. If you have pretty boy features, you better go mash your nose up against something, get ugly. Do something, because nobody likes a pretty boy except for 85% of people, which is, again, not a good thing. I mean, I guess it's good in terms, well, no, it's not. Really just, classically handsome features cause you to be, like, psychologically, it's just not good. The Johnny don't take no guff. Except when I have to take guff, which is all the time, because I'm a weak pussy. But other than that, I take no guff. I don't take any guff. You're coming around the Johnny giving me guff? You better watch out, because you might get a knuckle sandy, courtesy of the Johnny. I really got to think of another thing to start calling punches, because this knuckle sandwich stuff is getting tired, and after a while, people aren't going to give me any credibility. Even if I were to actually hit somebody, which I never have, if I kept calling it knuckle sandwiches, people are just going to think I'm a fucked up retard. So I really got to think of something cool. How about like a smash pie or something like that? Like a knuckle cobbler. Like a, I don't know, like a fist burger or something like cool like that. You know what I'm saying, cat? Cool, daddy-o. Swing, swing, swing.